Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, today's video is going to be my fall go-to natural, a natural like neutral like little glam. I didn't really do too much with this look just because this is basically like if I was to wear makeup on a daily basis, or when I do something like this, like a cute like a nude lip gloss. Not too much really eyeshadow. Most of the time I don't really do eyeshadow, but when I do an eyeshadow, I just do like a little probably like one or two mattes, and I just like a shimmer on my lid. I don't really do too much with the lashes. Eyebrows are pretty neat, pretty natural glam or whatnot. And then I didn't really do too much with the base, like the complexion part, just because it's not really like a full beat glam. But it was definitely very cute, very neutral, very soft, and things like that. Everything I use in this video is going to be description box below. It's not really a makeup tutorial, but in certain parts of the video I did make sure to like put little clips of what I'm using, just so you guys, in case you guys have any questions on the product that I'm using. I wanted to kind of like differentiate things a little bit. Instead of me doing like a regular get ready with me, I just wanted to make sure like do like a little chit chat get ready with me, just because I don't know, I just feel like I really do want to incorporate more like motivational and inspirational videos on my channel, because I love to motivate people and inspire people and stuff like that. So this video is basically just gonna be like me doing my makeup, you guys seeing how I do my makeup, and just giving you guys some advice in case you guys like have any questions or like starting a YouTube channel or anything like that. If you guys have any more video suggestions that you guys would like to see me do, please make sure to put it down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications so you guys don't miss any more uploads. And also make sure you guys follow my Instagram at _makeup by Question. All of my social medias, well, I only have Instagram, so my Instagram is going to be in the description box below as well, in case you guys want to hook me up on the gram or whatnot. With that being said, please let's get right into the video. So first, I'm gonna start off just by prepping my skin. I usually use a cream, but today, because it's like a very natural beat, I just want to make sure that overall my skin is very flawless. So I'm gonna be first, I like to shave like my peach fuzz hairs on the side of my face and all of that with just like a regular like little razor. I just go across to my skin and just like just shave it off. Then I've been using the Witch Hazel a lot lately. And this is the Witch Hazel that I use, like the original brand, the Dickinson's brand. It's the original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. It gently cleanses and conditions pores to maintain clear, smooth, and balanced skin without over drying. And then I like to use some cotton pads to do this, just so it, it's very gentle on the skin. I have very sensitive and oily skin, so that's why, I don't like to use towels very much. I like to do this step twice, basically putting the Witch Hazel on the cotton pad and going across my face. I like to do that twice just because I feel like one cotton pad really doesn't do the job. So I'm just gonna pour some more of that Witch Hazel on this cotton pad, and just gonna go across my face again. And as you are doing this, you would definitely see like product and like just dirty chemicals and stuff like that on your face, if it's like dirt, sweat, makeup. So I really do like this. It really does cleanses the skin. So honestly, I'm about to get right into it. I'm not trying to waste no type of time. This type of video is basically gonna be like a get ready with me, chit chat, get ready with me. I just really just want to talk to you guys, basically just give you guys more information about me and basically why I started the YouTube channel. So first and foremost, my name is LaCorsha. My YouTube channel is Corsha Shambria, basically like my first name, my nickname, and my middle name. And I'm 19 years old. I actually just turned 19 a couple months ago. And I would describe me as in one word, I would describe me as ambitious. And I would say ambitious because I feel like I'm good at anything that I want to do. I feel like I have the mindset to be very driven and to be very important in the world. I feel like I also have the mindset to basically like instill in myself that I can do whatever I want to do. And I feel like whenever I want to do something, I actually do it, and I don't like ponder on the thoughts of it. I actually do it. And basically the reason why I started a YouTube channel is because I really felt like I had the potential to just have a huge platform. Like, I feel like I'm one of the chosen ones when it comes to being an influence on people. I feel like my true passion and my true gift and my true purpose in the world is to be an influence on people. So I feel like, what other way would I be able to get that platform? Will I be able to get that exposure? So I started a YouTube channel. I've been having a YouTube channel for years. I've been supposed to start like 2 years ago. I've been procrastinating on it, but I've been better at it. Definitely been better at not procrastinating on things. But I started, well, I made my YouTube, well, I actually been had the account, but I just like, you know, like started the YouTube channel like 2 years ago. Did not start posting until this past summer. So I definitely for the most part been very consistent with, you know, trying to post or whatnot. Honestly, I don't care about the views. I don't care about like if no one's watching or anything like that. I just care about the impact. You know, I started to realize that it's not about the views. It's not about the people that watch it and they just click off and it doesn't impact them. It's all about people that you actually do impact. So I would rather have 100 subscribers and actually make an impact on all of those subscribers, rather than having 1 million subscribers and like half of them don't even know why they're subscribed to me. So that's my main goal as far as with YouTube. I don't really care about the money. I just love doing it. I would, if someone was to ask me what I want to do in my life, I would definitely say I just aspire to be a beauty influencer, which is like an influence overall. But I do love beauty stuff and beauty related things like fashion and clothes. You guys can see on my channel, most of all my videos on my channel, if not all, has to do with fashion and makeup and stuff like that. But I really do feel like I just want to be like an influence on people. I'm excited to start actually start with the journey of YouTube. I feel like I have the potential to be very big and very good at it. I hope you guys are excited as well. And I hope that for the people in the future that start to drive across to my channel, I hope that I really do inspire those people. That is my main goal in life, is just to be happy and inspire people that need help with just certain things or whatever. You know, just be a role model. I look up to a lot of different people in the world as far as like beauty industry, or just like people that are just very inspirational and admirable. I love looking up to people that are in the position that I admire to be in one day. And I just hope and pray that I'm able to become that person that thousands and millions of people look up to. I know I have the determination to do that, to be that person. How I know I wanted to start YouTube. So I just graduated last year, graduated high school last year, 2018. And before I graduated, probably like a year or two before I graduated, I was actually very lost on what I wanted to do with my life. I feel like a lot of people, especially like teenagers that are about to get ready and graduate or are in high school, they feel the pressure of basically like society just put a lot of pressure on them, like what they want to do when they get out of school. A lot of people, you ask a lot of people in high school right now, ask them what they want to do when they get out of high school, they'll be like, I'm going to college. Ask them what they're going to college for, I don't know, but I'm going to college. I was personally, I was never one of those kids or one of those students that was just like, I'm going to college, but I don't know where I'm going. I was just really lost. I was really lost because I always knew what I like to do with my life. I always knew other things that made me happy and stuff. As far as like singing, I always loved to sing, still do like singing. I just like to do a lot of different things. But when it came to some things that I actually wanted to do in my life when I got out of high school, I was pretty much lost in that category. I really didn't know. But I knew I didn't want to go to college. And it sounds weird because it's like, how you don't know what you want to do with your life, but you know you don't want to go to college. I just always felt that I just wasn't the type to go to college, honestly. And a lot of my friends, well, a lot of my peers, you know, they were ready to go to college and stuff like that. And you would think that the pressure was on me when it came to other people getting ready to go to college and me not knowing exactly what I was going to do after high school. But it actually wasn't. Like I said, I was always just very stern with just knowing what I wanted out of life, and I just feel like college just wasn't for me. It never was for me. Never thought that it was for me. Although I feel like we all have people in our lives just always have people in our lives telling us, oh, college is the best thing to do and stuff like that. But it's like I never listened to, honestly. I'm just like, I don't care what no one says. I'm not going to college. It's not for me. I'm not doing it. I'm not about to do it just because someone else wants me to do it. So I stuck to that. Every single time that we had like meetings and stuff like that in school for college, never went. I didn't even do the little Tennessee promise thing. I didn't do none of that. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to go to college. So when I graduated from school or whatnot, oh, you have these family members asking you, okay, so now you're out of school, what you finna do? I'm just like, I don't know. But then probably like a few months after I graduated, I started getting into makeup, as you guys can see. I started getting into makeup, and then people were still asking me like basically what you doing now that you're out of school. And my answer was just like, I've been getting into makeup, so probably go to makeup school, probably don't, but you know, for the most part, just trying to be like a self-taught MUA, or just like trying to teach myself how to do makeup. And I probably start a YouTube channel and stuff like that. You always get answers like, our YouTube channel, or you know, college is the best thing to do. Basically, if you don't go to college, you'll never be anything in life. That's all I ever heard. So I'm just like, okay, that's fine, but this is my life, I thought. So continue to do me. My advice, you guys, always do you don't do what other people want you to do. That's the first step to being unhappy, following what other people want you to do. And that's one thing that I have never ever done. I went from school, started going in several ways or whatnot, and I just started noticing like a lot of people that end up going to college didn't even know what they were going for. A lot of people just wanted to go for the fun of it, and it's like, that's cool, that's what you want to do with your life. I'm not about to waste my life going to college, and I know I don't need it. I don't care what no one says when they say college is for everybody, or it's always good to go to college, because it's not. It's always good to do things that you want to do. Don't ever think that you're supposed to do something just because everyone else is doing. Everyone is not the same. Everyone does not have the same desires and the same wants out of life. What you may want to do is may not be what the next person wants to do. What the next person wants to do may not be what you want to do with your life. Do not let other people drag you into doing something, because most of the time the people that want you to do something only want you to do it because they never had the opportunity to do it. So just do what you want to do, honestly. And that's basically what I'm doing. I started my YouTube channel, even though a lot of people would tell me YouTube isn't nothing, you should want more out of life and all that type of stuff. I done heard that type of stuff all the time. I done had friends stop being my friends and all of that. It's cool though, because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do me. Because if I don't do me, I'm gonna be even more unhappy than what people think I'm gonna be. The beginning is always very hard, so a lot of times I get into these moods where it's like, I hope that it's all worth it in the end, basically. Because like, you don't want to do something for no reason, basically. You don't want to do something and it's like, you don't do nothing for you in the end. So I get those type of thoughts all the time. But then again, I just get back into these thoughts where it's like, at the end of the day, I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it simply off the fact that I love it. And that's why I feel like I can still just keep doing it, because I know more than anything, I get a joy out of doing it. I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the attention. I don't do it for the love. I do it because it's what genuinely makes me happy. And a lot of people hate that. When people see you doing stuff that you love to do, they hate that. They hate that you are happy doing it, because either they want to do it or they don't know what makes them happy. And that's not your problem. Your support system may be whack, but that's fine, because like I said, as long as you got you, that's all that matters. People gonna come in and out all the time. People gonna talk about you all the time. But as long as you got you, that's all that matters. You are the only reason why you keep doing what you're doing. Always remember that. Don't let anybody justify what you chose to do with your life. If it's not what's making you happy, then you're not supposed to be doing it. If you grudge to do it every day, then it's not what you're supposed to be doing. So I just encourage you guys to just go after what you love doing. If it doesn't make you happy, if you don't look forward to doing it every time that you're doing it, then it don't make you happy. So don't do it. This is your life. It's no one else's. They'll always tell you, no, you can't do it, because they never tried to do it themselves. Just stay true to yourself, you guys. More than anything, stay true to yourself. Don't let anybody be a judge over your actions, because your life don't have anything to do with anybody else's. The only power that people have over your life is the power that you allow them to have. Always remember that. And also, let them hate. They hate you because they ain't you. Always remember that, y'all. Don't ever downgrade yourself, degrade yourself because of how anybody else think of you. Because most of the time, the reason why they think the way they think of you is because they not you. Always remember that, y'all. Keep on doing you. Don't let nobody stop you from doing you. I promise you, you will always end up 100% happy with yourself if you continue to be yourself. Do not be what other people want you to be. And I had to instill in myself that when you are starting off, like when you're just starting off with something, like I said, it is going to be very difficult in the beginning. Those are going to be, that's going to be a time where you feel like you don't have everything. You're going to feel like, you know, you're not ready for it. But honestly, speaking of, you know, personal experiences, like as being someone that's actually pretty much starting off with like trying to pursue a career, definitely would definitely say that you don't need everything that you think you will need in the beginning. Everyone has to start somewhere. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, start with what you got, and then, you know, when it takes off, then you'll be able to actually, you know, get better things and stuff. I'm recording off of a phone. If you got to see my setup, you'll be like, what the hell do you got going on? That's part of the reason why it took me so long to start a YouTube channel, because I was just like, I feel like I didn't have everything that I needed. And even when I finally had got me a ring light, I still procrastinated on starting a YouTube channel because I feel like I was kind of like, not gonna say comparing myself to other people, but I just felt like other people that just started a YouTube channel, I feel like they had a lot, and I feel like I just needed a lot. And then I just sat down one night and I'm just like, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, and I made a YouTube video using my iPhone 6s Plus. Now I have an XR, so the camera quality is a little better. If you guys can kind of like compare the two or whatever, like my first couple videos that I posted. But yeah, so that's it. I'm just like, you gotta do something. You gotta start somewhere. For the people that we look up to now, they started somewhere. They started off in a position where we are at now. So you have to start off somewhere in order to get to where you want to be. That's the main thing. That's the main thing when it comes to following your dreams. You're gonna feel like you don't have everything, but that's fine, because if you look on the bright side, you will definitely have everything you need if you just keep pushing. And that's something that I kind of do struggle with from time to time still. I did get over the fact, you know, that I have to start at one point, and I have started. You know, I'm kind of much in a gist of just trying to like be consistent and stuff like that. Also, being consistent is very much key. Being consistent and just believing in yourself. Believing in yourself was always be number one. Believing in yourself, and then just believing that you can actually do it. If anyone else can do it, you can do it too. But being consistent, I feel like if you're not consistent, especially when you start out, it's easy for people to forget you. So if you're calling yourself trying to be a YouTuber and you go like the whole month with posting every day, that's cool. But then if you stop doing that and you just stop posting for a month straight, it's easy for people to forget your channel because you're already not big, you know. So at the beginning, that's kind of the time where you really want to try to get everything out, you know. So that's why me being like a new YouTuber, whatever, I do want to get big on YouTube, and so I do really want to have like a big impact, you know, on people as far as like with YouTube. But being that this is like the beginning, I do want to kind of like get out different content, like fashion content, motivational, inspirational, entertainment, makeup, and all that type of stuff, that people can know what my channel is all about. So when I first started, I was going like weeks, you know, posting, trying to have like a consistent schedule. And then I had went months without posting. And I realized that I wasn't getting like any exposure doing that, you know. So that's why I'm just like, at this point, I have to be consistent, and I can't stop being consistent. Like, I just can't. It's not in my mindset to do that now, you know. Because I don't want to be forgetting. I do want to be someone that people look up to. So with that being said, I have to set a standard for myself. It's definitely hard though, because a lot of times I just be feeling like everything that I'm doing, it really, like, I be feeling like I hope it matters in the end, you know. I just be feeling like I'm doing everything that I can do. I just hope it all plays out in the end, because it's so hard. It really is very hard. Just trying to be consistent, just trying to be positive all the time, because you have to have that positive mindset in order to just keep going. You can't have a negative mindset and then keep telling yourself, I gotta keep going, because it's going to be impossible to think of positive outcomes if you're thinking negative. And that's what everything, it's not even just YouTube, just anything. When you're starting off, you do want to make sure that you are very consistent, because consistency will pay off in the end. And that's just taking advice off, like I said, people in the beginning, people that I look up to now. Like, if you ask them what's the number one thing that you need to instill in yourself when you're trying to like become something or trying to do something with your life, they'll tell you consistency. Consistency is the key. You have to get into that mindset of just, if you want it to be a life thing, if you want it to be something that you do like as like for your life, if you want to do for a career, for a lifelong thing, you have to instill into yourself that at one point in my life, this is going to be what I do every day. So if you can't go 1 week with posting straight, you're not going to be able to do it like for the rest of your life. You have to be consistent. So I'm not just saying this just to, you know, sound good. I'm literally saying this because I tell myself this every day. Even when sometimes I don't post, I still just tell myself that I may not post today, but I do have to post tomorrow, because I have to be consistent, y'all. And 9 times out of 10, when you are first starting off, you do have other things that you have to focus on. Me personally, I have a job, so I work throughout the day. I work from like the middle of the day to like nighttime. So my videos, when you guys see my videos, I post them right before I go to work, but I don't record them until I get home from work. So I don't record them until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be up to like 5 o'clock in the morning recording a video, and I'll be up later than that trying to edit the video. So it's very stressful. Sometimes I just be feeling like I just need to leave something alone, like I just need to quit something, whether it's this job or whether it's YouTube. And I don't want to quit YouTube because, like I said, forget that job if that's not what I want to do in my life. I want to do YouTube. I want to, you know, I want to be my own boss, you know. So I mean, I try to just keep everything intact and balanced, because I know it, like the situation I'm in now, I really can't quit my job. So I just be trying to, you know, just trying to keep myself in posture. But it's definitely hard, but I just pray that everything just goes out, and, you know, in the end, you know, everything just breaks out in the end in my favor. I'm just gonna use this orange. This is gonna be a very extremely simple glam for the fall. This is like my go-to glam what I do in the fall time. You know, like you look like you ain't got no makeup on, but you really do. And you're gonna get a lot of no's just basically off experience. I done got a lot of no's. I done got a lot of people telling me, no, you can't do this. No, you're not gonna be able to do that. I done got a lot of that. And sometimes, like I said, it can be discouraging. You're gonna feel like, okay, maybe I can't do it. But at the same time, you just gotta prove people wrong. Don't live your life prove people wrong, but in this certain situation, just prove them wrong. Don't look for favors either. Don't look for handouts. Don't look for people and expect people to do stuff for you, because nobody is going to want your success more than you want it. And that's the real reason why a lot of people don't really care to go in on something or support you, because it's like they be thinking like, why, what am I going, like, what is it in, like, what does it do for me? What are you going to do for me? A lot of people think like that. So it's like, just try your best just to not really ask people for a lot of stuff. I personally don't like to ask people for stuff. I don't like to ask people, okay, you give me this or give me this for a video. I like to do it on my own, because like I said, people are always going to have those thoughts where it's like, what are you doing for me? And I mean, it's fine that people think like that, but just try not to be that person that people like really just like, oh, you owe me something. Now that you made it, you owe me something, you know. And I just can't wait to say, when I make it, I just can't wait to say I did this all on my own, because I am doing it all on my own with no handouts, with no help. It's just by believing in myself and supporting myself. I'm doing it all on my own, and I just can't wait till I get to that point where I'm just like, peace. And you're going to be exposed to a lot of favoritism. You're going to be exposed to a lot of people who tell you can't do this, but be supporting the mess out of the next person. Me personally, I am experiencing a lot of favoritism. I'm experiencing a lot of people telling me, well, not even really just telling me, but just like not even supporting me, but supporting the next person. But I mean, it's fine though. I don't care. Me personally, I don't care. But like I said, you would definitely experience that. It's sad though. It really is sad, because most of the time it be your family. I got my own support, but it's just sad though. It's sad how people like family come first and all of that, but it's like those be the main people that don't care to see you win, you know. So that's why I'm just like, family who I love, who love me. I support who support me. I care for whoever care about me. And that's period. So it's like when people tell me, oh, you need to allow your family to come first and all of that, I'm just like, no. Because at the end of the day, they gonna pick and choose who they want to mess with. They gonna pick and choose who they want to support. They gonna pick and choose who they want to congratulate. So it's like when I make it, I'm forever humble. But when I make it, I'm looking out for those who looked out for me. So I'm looking out for those who I didn't have to beg to support me. People that knew I was good at something and supported me because of that. Not because they're intimidated by the things that I can do. And that's that. But don't ever allow yourself to feel like you can't do something just because the next person make you feel like that. Because those always be the people that ain't got nothing going on with their life. People that never get themselves the opportunity to do something. So it's like just because you come along and see your worth and see what, realize what you want to do, how you want your life to be. They hate that. They hate that because they want you to be on the same level as them. They feel like if you're not on the same level as them, you automatically trying to be better than them. And they hate that. But that's cool though, because you can't sit around and bum around like them. You can't sit around and work for the next person just like them. Everybody don't have the same desires in life. You have to realize that. Don't ever feel the need to be at the same level as somebody else just because that's what they're comfortable with. You have to want more out of life because you want more out of life. You don't ever try to downgrade your capabilities because the next person don't want you to see that. The next person don't want you to see what you're good at. The next person don't want you to see what you capable of doing because they want you to be at the same level as them. If they're not winning, they don't want you to win. And it's gonna be from family, friends, it can be for outsiders, teachers, it don't matter what it is. They see you doing good, they hate it. So they do everything they can to keep you down here. They right here, they want you to be down there or at the same level as them, but they don't want you to be up there. They don't want you to be bigger than them. They don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to be making more money than them. They don't want you to be more famous than them. They don't want that. But at the same time, what are they doing? It took me a little while to understand it though, because like I said, I used to be victim of really just wanting people to accept me. I wanted people to support me. But it's like, as I continue to do this stuff, it's like at the end of the day, I'm doing this because of me. Did nobody come to me and say, oh, you should do this? I found out what I like to do and I'm just trying to make a living of doing it. I don't care if nobody behind me. I'm behind myself. I'm my own support system. And people hate that. People hate when you got high confidence. They do everything they can to tear it down. They really do. And it's funny and it's crazy and it's sad and it's selfish and it's silly and it's goofy. And always make sure to surround yourself around people that want to see you doing good. Stop surrounding yourself around people that only come around when certain things are happening. You tell them good news and they fake proud of you. Those type of people, because I had people like that in my life and we no longer talk. So it's like every time I would tell them stuff that I thought they would be proud of me for, I would kind of peep the fake happiness. It was like, I ain't got time for that. I need to surround myself around people that actually are proud of me, so when I make it, I can really make sure to really give back to those people. I don't have time for people that are fake proud of me, people that want to see you doing good but not better than them type of people. So it's like I had to let go of those type of people. Make sure you don't have people like that in your life, because having people like that in your life can also be a burden to your success. Those will be the type of people that will keep telling you to change up what you're doing, and you're not even realizing that the only reason why they're doing that is to keep you away from doing what you're supposed to be doing. They will always be like, oh, you need to do this, you should do that. And really, it's not really helping you at all. I can't miss a real friend if I never had it. It's crazy though. People are really sick these days. People are literally praying for your downfall. That is so sick to me. And that's what comes with wanting more out of your life. You have to experience stuff like that. Respect you for who you are, and also make sure to make people respect you for who you are. Don't ever minimize who you are to comfort someone else. Always be yourself. That is the #1 rule to life. Be yourself. Never ever try to fit in with a crowd. Always be yourself, you guys. You will never know who you are if you aren't yourself. You will never know your true desires and wants out of life if you aren't yourself. That's why it's always important to know who you are, and just always important to just be yourself in any situation. Believe in yourself. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. Always be on your side if no one else is. Support yourself. Be your own support system. Be your own motivation. Be your own bodyguard. Be your own shoulder to cry on. Be everything you need in a person, you guys. That is the #1 key. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Always make sure to have your back when no one else is around. Will always be the only person that has to deal with the consequences of, with life, obstacles, anything that comes your way. You'll be the only person that has to deal with those things. Always make sure that you are on your own team. And most importantly, please make sure to be humble. Be very humble enough to know that as fast as you got it, you can get it taken away from you. Don't ever be extremely arrogant to the point where it's like you feel like nothing can get taken away from you, but also just be very self-centered and very confident in yourself in anything that you do. Don't ever let yourself tell you that you can't do something, let alone anyone else. It's very hard. It is extremely hard. I would be lying if I said it's not hard, but then again, I feel like in the end it will always be worth it. Your life is what you make it, and just make the best out of your life. We all want happiness, but we all won't get it because all of us won't work towards it. If you want something in life, always make sure that you go out and get it, because it will never be handed to you. Success is greatness, and greatness takes time. You do not get a shortcut to success. You have to work for it. No one is going to hand it to you. God is not going to hand it to you. Everyone struggles on a daily basis. It doesn't make you special because you struggle. You struggle. You know what you want out of life. You work towards it, you get it, and you succeed at it. That's how it happens. And yeah, and from this point out, I would just continue to be very consistent in myself, be very proud of myself, anything that I do. I'm proud of myself every single time when I sit down to make a video and take the time to really upload it and stuff, and really like the process of just editing all of that. I'm proud of myself, because everyone doesn't have that mindset and that drive to really work towards something they want. You are enough. Don't let no one tell you you're not enough. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not good enough to do something. You can be, and you can do whatever you want to do and be in life. Always remember that. Drink your water and mind your business. Stay in your lane, and goodness will come your way. Period. And if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, start it. Stop procrastinating over your life. Stop weighing down on your life. You're the only person that can stop you from doing what you want to do. Start that YouTube channel. Anything that you want to do, anything, just do it, you guys. What's the worst that could happen? Like, honestly, what's the worst that could happen? Start it. Be consistent, and I promise you, you will see results. I've seen results from the first video I ever posted on my channel. See, the first video I posted, it hadn't been that long ago. Probably was just like in June or something like that, but I've came a long way. Look at the first makeup, even though it ain't been that long, but look at the first makeup videos that I posted on my channel. I've came a long way, just being more confident with posting, and just how I talk. Everything has just changed, you guys. Like, every little thing would just become better if you just continue to do something. It will be nothing negative that will come from you just being consistent. So yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys really, for the most part, I hope you guys really learned a lot from this video, as far as like just following your dreams, never giving up, believing in yourself, and everything like that. I know this wasn't really a makeup tutorial, but I did make sure to, like, in certain parts of the video, just kind of like show you guys the products that I was using. But as always, the products that I use are going to be in the description box below. Everything that I use is going to be in the description box below, as far as like complexion products, eyebrows, eyeshadows, lashes, brushes. Everything that I use in my video is going to be in the description box below. Please make sure to leave a like on this video, comment any video suggestions that you guys would like to see, turn on the push notifications so that you guys never miss any more uploads, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.